Yes. What's going on, my lone wolf? You're the only one watching at the moment. Imagine, I got a video taken down on TikTok because the video was only 1 minute long. The title of the video was, "Are you a lone wolf too?" Because I was saying that I'm a lone wolf. The video got taken down. I got a strike. Fuck TikTok. As you know already, if you've been watching me long enough, these live streams that I do, I cut them up and obviously I put them on YouTube and also TikTok as well. What I just said about the lone wolf, oh Jay Wise, you best not cut that up and put that on TikTok because you'll get another strike, man. Yeah, I do like TikTok, but yo, TikTok is like that strict headmistress. Don't play about, boy. No room for error. Right. What am I doing? Right, got to set up this TikTok live as well. Where's my...
You're bougie. You're stush. Okay, yeah. I'm bougie. Get ready with me for work. I only have like... You're bougie.
Be aware that you're in the matrix. Step 2, or Chuck E. Cheese or whatever. Step 2 is to escape.
Where did I learn to renovate kitchens? Obviously, I started off by doing tiling on the floor. And do you know what? Yeah, I said this the other day. All building work is just cutting up things into different shapes and putting them in certain places. That's all property renovation is. Cutting things up into different shapes. That's it. Or cutting shapes into a wall. Like cutting out a rectangle for a double socket or a square for a single light switch. That's all renovation, that's all building work is. Cutting things up into different shapes and gluing them. That's it, basically. Gluing by way of mastic or gluing by way of like tile adhesive and whatnot. Should I stack up and save for property in London or move OT? So if you can save up for a property in London in 18 months, 2 years, then maybe maybe stay in London. But if it's going to take you like 5 years to buy a property in London, then keep it moving. I remember one time, yeah, like there was one chick that, like, she used to like me back in the day in school. Years later, when I used to go to the gym in Edmonton, it's probably like 5, 6 years ago, and that man was chatting to her, and I said to her like, like what's your long-term goals? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You know what she said? I see myself in 5 years buying a property on the outskirts of London. Like I'm already saving up for it. And I think to myself, does this girl really have plans to buy a property on the outskirts of London, or is she just saying it because it's the right thing to say? You know, that's the right answer to give to a question when someone asks you, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years? Has this girl even thought to herself, okay, a house or a flat in Cheshunt or Hertfordshire is 220 today. In 5 years' time, is it still going to be 220? The answer's fucking no. For property in Hertfordshire is worth 220 today, especially if it's Hertfordshire that's close to London, like Enfield size and that. If it's worth 220 today, please believe it's going to be worth like 320 in 5 years' time. So has this girl even thought about the increase in value? This chick, she used to work in Enfield Town doing some admin bullshit. I remember one time I was riding my bike through Enfield Town. This girl, I see her in the window. Blood, you're working admin on 18 grand a year, talking about trying to fucking buy a property in 5 years' time. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Why do you dye your hair? I don't dye my hair. I've never dyed my hair before. Jay Wise looks kind of like Kano. Yeah, a couple people used to call me Sully, you know. But you know what? Sully is a good representation of myself, you know. I'm a lone wolf. You see, like Sully is like he's with the pack, but he runs on his own. That's how I was on road. Man was with the pack, but I used to do my own thing. But one sec. So this Rev person said, I just landed an apprenticeship at 23, I'm gassed. Yeah, good. Stick to it. Don't think to yourself, this isn't working out the way I thought it was going to work. This isn't what I thought it was going to be, so I'm just going to drop out. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. So this Kaya Devonte, got the same name as my cousin. Big up my cousin Devonte. I was like my brother from another mother. So he said, when buying a property, how many months of pay slips did you show to the banks to get a mortgage? So you usually show 3 months worth of bank statement, pay slips if you're PAYE. Now, some mortgage lenders don't even need any bank statements. Just the contract alone is good enough. So some people say, oh, you need to show 3 months or you have to show 6 months and that. A lot of lenders say that, but there are some lenders that say no, their criteria is different. They just say we need a contract. That's it. That's PAYE. Self-employed is a bit different. Man call me the Timu Kano, you know. Have you ever been jail? If so, how many times? No, just one time. I've been to 2 different prisons. Got bullied so badly in Feltham that they had to move me to ISIS. Yeah, I have no clue why anyone thinks I dyed my hair. I ain't dyed my hair. Oh, if I had money to invest in a buy-to-let in London, is that wise? What do you think? Yeah, I mean, like the return on investment ain't going to be that good, like monthly and that, but the property prices in London go up very fast. So the yield ain't that good, but the house price value goes up fast. So ladies man 217 said, fam, why you got so many accounts? Because I've got so much content in that. I can only upload 3 videos a day per account, really. I mean, I've uploaded like 5, maybe 6 videos max a day in it. But you can only really upload about 3 videos a day. I've got so much videos just sitting there waiting. I'm like, yo, let me make more accounts and that. Plus, one day, some of my accounts are going to get taken down. So I'm not waiting. I'm not going to build up my account and almost get to 10K followers and then they take my account down. And then I have to start off from 0. Nah. Yeah, I like to always have contingencies. Imagine, how would you feel if you have one account, 5,000, 50,000 followers, whatever, and it gets taken down, then you have to start from 0. You're going to be vexed. Where's the motivation to keep going? Now, me, I'm a man, I can have everything taken from me and still keep going in that. But you know what? I'd rather not even be in that position. So yeah, let's say they take away one of my accounts. Let's say they take away the account that's got the most followers at the moment, which is this one here, 8,400 and something. Should be about 80,000, 4,000, yeah, 84,000 and something. But anyways, 8,400 and something. They take away this account, and that's the only account I got, but I'm pissed. But if they take away this account, blah, I've got 4 or 5 more accounts. It's like, okay, I took a big hit, but you know what? Man still got more bullets in the chamber. So that's how I like to think. Imagine, yeah, you have a girl and you break up with your girl and you ain't got an abundance mindset. You don't know how to be on your own and that. Bam, if that one girl that you've got leaves you, bro, you're going to be pissed. You're going to be depressed, whatever. And that. Depression is not real, but you're going to feel like you're depressed, yeah? As opposed to, okay, your main chick leaves you, but you got 3 other girls on the side. It's not going to be that hard to sleep at night, you know? So, yeah, always have backup plans and that. So, I mean, how hard is it to just keep building? And I find it's a game to me. I find it fun. Let me build up other accounts and that. All I'm doing is just pushing buttons. That's it. I'm literally just texting on my phone. I get the video. I put the title of the video. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Or 40-year-old pussy is complaining that, you know, he can't get a council house and that. Whatever. Put that as the title. Then the same thing. Mentoring available. Patreon JY's TV. YouTube JY's TV. Do that 3 times a day. Or cost 5 accounts. That it is mad though, having to keep up with uploading 3 videos a day on 6 accounts. Some of the accounts, I upload a video, it gets 0 views. So sometimes TikTok limits the accounts for whatever dumb reason. I heard that allegedly TikTok would deliberately limit the accounts, so give you 0 views or like 4 or 5 views in that, so that you pay for ads and that. Yo, TikTok is not gonna bully me into paying for ads. Fuck off, mate. Big up man like Dorsa David. Yo. Yo, Jay Wise. Kids keep turning up to my crib and throwing stones at my window. What you reckon I should do to them? Can I say this online? Hey, listen, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Do the kid, where do they live? Do you know where they live? Go to their house. Go to their house. The kids around here, I've had to go to their parents' house 3 times. They don't want me turning up there. Yeah? Like, I'm telling you, nobody wants trouble. No one wants beef. Even the baddest man don't really want beef. Even the baddest man would rather, fuck, I'd rather not have to, you know, get it cracking sometimes and that. Yeah? No one wants some guy coming to their house acting like a fucking lunatic. You gotta be that lunatic. You gotta be that lunatic. At the new place I'm gonna be moving to, when I told the parents there's gonna be some changes around here, they got shook. They installed a fucking camera for me. This is not the first time people have installed a camera for me. Even my neighbors that live next door, they moved now. They got a Ring doorbell. They were living there for 2 years, no Ring doorbell. I ran up in the place, you get me, yeah. Had to throw around my hands and that, like E Honda from Street Fighter. The next couple of days, bam, Ring doorbell. So anyway, at this new place I'm moving to, I told them 2 months ago there's going to be some changes around here when I move. Since then, I've seen the kids play out one time. One time. And hey, look, the little kids can play out. Yeah. But after a certain time, there will be no ball games and that on the street. Yeah, I will be enforcing some rules around it because these people, they don't know how to follow rules. They don't know how to respect people. They're gonna learn. So anyway, one of the families, they got a camera. Shook. It's so funny though. The guy who got the camera, he walks around, you know, like there's certain people you can tell. I bet he thinks he runs this little cul-de-sac, kid. Then one guy turns up, shouts at a few people and that, oh, get a camera. Yo, pussy, you think I got a camera outside my house? I wish I have a camera certain times because I've had to smack up. Yeah, well, definitely 2 occasions. I've had to smack up about four or 5 people outside my house. Well, the first time it was off camera because it was a bit to the side and that. But anyway, I've had to smack up people outside my house. I wish I called that on the Ring doorbell. Because certain people on the internet might think that man's just a talker and that, because you don't know me in person, innit? So, but yeah, a few of my neighbors have had to install cameras and that. Yeah, because I don't fuck about. You're not gonna be disrespectful and get away with it. No. Right. Oh shit! I got bare. Someone said it's okay to dye your hair. C Sky said it's okay to dye your hair. I don't dye. I'm not dyeing my hair. It's okay to dye your beard too. I'm not dyeing my beard. Jay Wise, when you got 9 accounts, it's hard to find your recent videos. Hey, that's not a bad thing, boy. My brother went high down. That's a prison, isn't it? Nah, man, I was joking. Someone called Remy 50. I was joking when I said I got bullied. I didn't get bullied in prison. Someone said, man like Jay Wise. But you ain't even got a profile name. Your profile name is a default. Not the picture is default. The profile name is just a picture of a default man. I'm not supposed to call out your name and say yes, respect. You should get someone to do it for you. They banned me at 15K for nothing. Jay was, are you eating plantain chips right now? Nah, I'm eating ginger yeah, ginger biscuits. What they call it? Yeah, they call them ginger nut. I don't know why they call them ginger nuts, but yeah. Can we get a big happy birthday shout out to Ice? You fucking joker. What a waste, man. Is 90 too late to go for college while living by yourself? No. 24 and own 3 rentals. I'm an estate agent, hit limit growth, trying to open up agency, but worried. Worried about what? How much is enough to leave the roles realistically? Blood, don't wait. Fam, don't do this. Don't wait until I get a certain amount to leave the roles. But I guarantee you, you won't make it to that certain amount and then you will get caught. Or, you know what? You might make it to that certain amount and think, just another 10 grand. Just another 10 grand. And bam, that's when you get caught. Don't do it, fam. They're back again. I said, run it up. Need my weekly JYS fix. Oh, okay. We seen your judo video. We know how you get that. Now it's taekwondo. Fam, listen, when I get into beef, I don't go around kicking people. No. I said, why for that guy said ginger nut, eating ginger nuts. Do you think money makes you better than others? No. But it's the work that is taken to accumulate that money. Yeah. So forget about me. Let's say some guy has £1 million in his bank account. If he got that £1 million through a lottery winnings, he's not a greater man than if he actually earned that money through business. Because if you earn £1 million through business or property and that, you've probably taken some L's, had to learn some lessons, had to learn from certain things and not make the same mistakes. If you just come into 1 million or 10 million and that, what have you fucking learned? You're the same idiot. But now you got 10M in your bank account. Right, so this Step in Grass said, I'm waiting for the evaluation for my council house, which is at the full discount of 63% of the full price. Shouldn't be more than 180K due to the area. I have 3 siblings that ain't on nothing. I plan to put a full 20% or 30% deposit on it and makes my mum pay the mortgage payment. So when we sell, I get 30% of the profit plus a quarter of the profit, my mum payments. So right, hold on a minute. Is the full price 180 or not? So forget about your 63% discount. Is your full price 180 or not? That's what I need to know. Do you like cats? Yeah, cats all right. I like cats. Never owned one though. I think at my mom's house we had a cat for like 7 days and we got rid of it. So if you're saying, all right, so you're saying that so basically you can get like a 60% discount. So if you can get a 60% discount, half of that is not half of 180 is 90, but obviously 60% is a little bit over 10%. So you should be able to get 108,000 as a discount. So 60% of 180 is about 108,000. 180 minus 108 is 72. So basically you get the property for about 72 grand. Just put down 10%. I know obviously if you put down a higher amount of money, a higher deposit, then obviously, you know, your monthly payments are going to be less. But me personally, I always try and just put down just 10%, man. Yeah, 72K, yeah. See, that's that mental maths right there, you know. Why did you get rid of the cat? I can't remember. Like these times I was like fucking 12 years old or something like that. Someone said, why 10%? Because that's just kind of like the industry standard, isn't it? Most people just put down a 10% deposit. Why you say 10% though? Because you're putting a lot of money. So let's say you're going to put down, so let's say, yeah, it's 70 grand. And let's say you're going to put down 30%. Well, 70 divided by 10 is 7 times by 3, that's 21. So you're going to put down 21 grand. Why would you put down 21 grand when you can put down 7 grand? It's up to you. But me personally, I'll just run with the 10%, man. Opinion on Blade Brown video getting mortgages and houses. I haven't seen no Blade Brown video on mortgages and houses. What does he say? In a few short words, what's he saying? Does he think it's a shit idea or a good idea? Rimsey thinks it's shit. Yeah. I see about 10 people tagged me in that video, you know. Yeah, I know. Someone said bare people tagged you in the video. I know. I said we all tagged you. Listen, the reason why you can't listen to these certain man is because certain man, all they know is fast money. That's it. They don't know about, oh, invest in something and it's not going to bring you back a return straight away. You might have to wait 10 years and that. They don't understand that concept because they're probably on road trapping. They believe in fast money. They make music and that. They used to fast money and they need money so they can live a pretentious lifestyle. I don't need money like that because I don't care about wearing D squared or LV sliders and that. What is going on out there? So yeah, obviously I did say this in a live stream and that. Yeah, you'll make more money owning a business. Obviously, but you have a property, you'll be making what, £500 profit every month. Depends on the property, depends on how much rent, how much your mortgage is. I get it. What I'm saying is, you know, if you're lucky, you're making fucking £500 profit. Yeah, because I am not making £500 profit off of each of my properties at the moment. No way. When the rates drop, then maybe it might be close to that. But yeah, and that's £500 profit a month. There's people making 2-3 grand profit a day off of a business. So if you want to get money fast, yeah, invest in a business. Unless you're buying property, like you're building properties. Me personally, if I was going to build properties, I would build flats. Yo, Jay Wise, do you think it's wise to have a girlfriend at a young age, 18 to 25? I feel like they stop you reaching your potential. This could even be unintentionally. What do you think? I mean, in life, you just got to find that balance. You can't go cold turkey and not have a girlfriend until you're 35 and that. Yeah. Now, obviously, do you know what? Yeah, if you're just dating girls casually and that, then that's all right. But at the same time, dating girls casually, there's always a constant revolving door. You're spending money, yeah. You're going out on these dates and that, which is costing you time as well as money and that. But you just got to find that balance. Yeah, you got to be strict. You just got to schedule the girl in. Okay, you get 2 hours on a Saturday night. You get 1 hour on a Monday evening and that. So, yeah, you can still have a girlfriend 18 to 25 and that, but you just got to find that balance. You got to be strict. You got to schedule her in. How I schedule my lives in, that's how you got to schedule your girl in. Yeah, sometimes you might run overtime. You know what I'm trying to say it, yeah, but yeah, you got to find that balance, man. You can't just go cold turkey to the age of 35 have no fucking girlfriend or nothing like that. If you ain't got a girlfriend, then it is what it is, isn't it? That's an advantage. You got more time to yourself. Don't waste that time playing video games, which is stupid. Man would rather build up their character in the virtual world instead of build up their character in the real world. I went to an old man's house. This guy was pushing 60 years old, still playing video games. The guy had the setup, 3 screens, one in the front, one to the left, one to the right. He had the gaming chair with the remote control. This guy is pushing over 60 years old. He's playing, I don't know, Need for Speed, fucking Gran Turismo, whatever the latest racing game is. My man's probably picking a Lamborghini or Ferrari. If he just put in the fucking work throughout his youth, he could drive that Ferrari in real life. But he decided to fuck about. I don't know his story. I don't need to know his story. He decided to fuck about. And now the only time he gets to drive a luxury sports car is in a virtual game, in the virtual world. How dumb is that? Yeah, this is the importance of just grinding and working hard when you're supposed to. Right. Someone called Ad said, finally caught your life. Yeah. So what I try and do is I try and go live Monday to Thursday. So between Monday and Thursday, one time between like 8:30 and 11 o'clock. Yeah. What do you think about car flipping? Yeah, car flipping's all right. I tried it. Car flipping didn't work out for me, but you can try it. It might work out for you. Didn't work out for me, but you might have more success than me, so you should try it. A guy is giving me a job. I ask him, when should I meet him? But he just reads the message, what should I do? Leave it. The guy's a joker. Forget it, man. Think about it like if you was going to set up a date with a girl. Okay, you got a girl's number. Okay, you've been texting for 2 days. Okay, you go to set up a date and she just reads it. What does that tell you? He's not serious at this moment in time. Just forget it. Forget it. It's up to you. You got nothing to lose. You can keep messaging him until you have 30 blue ticks. Yeah, it's up to you. No hood stories today. Oh, I need to think about the stories where, like, obviously things that have happened that, like, I ain't told you lot about. Well, not in a live stream anyway. Yeah. So basically, apparently, some older guy was driving around in a car looking for me, and he had something apparently in it. I'll tell you about that towards the end of the live stream. I'm coming off 10:30, maybe 11. I'll see in it, but I'll tell you a lot about that right at the end. Never get too comfortable. That's the most important thing. Yeah. And you know what? In regards to that question about, should you have a girlfriend between 18 to 25? Feel like you'll be distracted, you'll be wasting your time and that. Let's say, yeah, you took my advice and you did have a girlfriend between 18 and 25, but you literally gave her time slots. Yeah. Maybe not so robotic, but what I'm saying is like, yo, I can only see you between 6 and 9 on Saturday. Yeah. Then next week, I ain't gonna be able to see you next Saturday. So you know what? Wednesday, come to my house for 7:30. You gotta be out by 9. Yeah. That girl will value the time that she spends with you a lot more than if you're available every single day. Naturally, supply and demand. Yeah. What's not that available goes up in value typically. Imagine, so a man just came into the live stream about 5 minutes ago and he said, oh, finally caught your live. So a man, get me, yeah, no, this a man's happy, like, yo, finally caught the live and that. Because I only go live once a week. That's quite often, but it's not that often. Whereas if I was on live every day, he would see me just keep scrolling up. I'll catch him when I feel like it. Now, I don't go live once a week because I'm trying to pretend that I've got value. I'm not trying to raise my value by being scarce. No, I ain't got time to be going live every fucking day. There's one chick, you might see her. I don't know. She looks like Mauritius looking. Like you can have like the title of the live, like my one is nothing changes, yeah? Her one is come chat rubbish with me. Fam, like, don't you have no value? Like, obviously, man's just talking. What I'm saying is man can learn from this. Man can ask questions and get advice from this. Why do you exist on planet Earth if all you can do is chat rubbish? That's how you know, yeah, there's certain people on planet Earth, most people on planet Earth have no value. They have no value. They have no value. You can tell, listen, there's TikTokers and there's content creators. I'm not a TikToker. I'm a content creator. Man, I've come underneath my videos like, yo, this is TikTok blood. Why are you making an 18-minute video? Motherfucker, I'll make a 22-minute video next time for that comment. Yeah? Because people who are on TikTok, most of them can only ever do a 1-minute video because they have no value. This is the way to know if someone has no value to offer the world on TikTok. When you go onto their profile, male or female, and it's just pictures of themselves, yeah? Just walking down the street or taking like little videos with music in the background. Find me a video where I'm just doing some bullshit with music in the background. No way. No way, unless it's something like a production video. Welcome to JY's TV or something like that. Obviously, man, got to mix it up and that. I'm not just going to have straight content every time, innit? I'm going to throw a little producky here and there. People ain't got no value whatsoever. Said in previous videos, the way to know if people have value in that, just walk into a room, sit the fuck down, be quiet, and just listen to the conversation. Now, obviously, you go into a room full of people on that. I'm not expecting everyone to talk about some big plans to take over the universe. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is, if you keep entering the same room with the same people, and the conversation is about bullshit, they have no value. They have no value. They have no value to offer. You should be around people that you can learn from. You should be around people that you wouldn't mind trading places with. You should be around people who might have something that you don't, and you can learn that from them. You should be around people who, God forbid, you passed away and you could get a second chance at life and they put you in their shoes. You can still exist in this form, so you still look the same on that, but you live their life. I know certain man, God forbid man pass away and came back to life, I wouldn't want to live their life. No way. Why the fuck would I want to be in a council house with 2 kids? No way. Absolutely not. Whereas other man, yeah, if I traded place with him, I'll be happy. I'll be like, yeah, this is good. This is good. Obviously, I still want to look like myself. But what I'm saying is, if I was in his shoes, oh yeah, it's all right. Likewise, certain man, no, every man, if they, my people, if they passed away and then they took my shoes and that, yeah, they'll be happy. What? Man sitting on 4 extra properties other than the one that he's in right now. Got money coming in from all different places. It's not no big money, but it's money coming in from all different places that you want to build up multiple streams of income and that. Yeah, they will take my place. Yeah, definitely, 110%. There's no one that wouldn't say, okay, if I die and come back to life and I was in J position, I would be unhappy. Bullshit. Yeah, obviously, if it's fucking Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, obviously. But I'm talking about the normal man. Yeah, there's nobody. There's none of you lot watching this right now. If you passed away and came back to life, you wouldn't be happy in my position. Why would you not be happy having 5 properties with multiple streams of income? Yeah, it's not no big streams of income, but it's still multiple streams of income. Your mum, your dad ain't got 5 properties. Name me one person in your family that's got 5 properties right now. I know something. It's so mad. Young youths will hit me up, 21, 25. You can see it in the chat right now. I'm not making this up. Forget about what's in my DMs, because I was referring to DMs. You can see it in the chat right now. Man are asking me live questions. Where's your fucking dad, blood? These people that just chat shit online and that, no one's asking them for no life advice. Yeah, man might ask, oh, this girl didn't text me back, what should I do in that? But no one's asking them no questions about how to get to the next level or how to improve their life. Because they have no value. Because they probably have not improved their life themselves. So they can't talk about it. They can't make videos about it. So no one can even ask them and question them. Because they have no value. A man said, dad is not around. You got to blame your mum for that. Now, some people will say, well, how the fuck is it the mum's fault why the dad is a deadbeat and he's not around? Why the fuck did your mum reproduce with a deadbeat? Oh, she didn't know him. You know, some people act a certain way in the beginning and then they turn two-faced. Well, your mum should have waited a longer period of time before she decided to make a copy of this guy. This thing is pissing me off. Too many chicks, because you remember the job that I do, I go into people's houses and I meet women every single day. Now, not every day they moan about men, obviously, but a lot of the time, because I meet women of all different ages, 60, 26, 32, 41, 78. Women of all different ages, they complain about, oh yeah, waste man, this. Not all the time, obviously. But a lot of them are single women anyway, of all ages. They complain about waste man this and, oh, I didn't want to look at. Fam, you picked a waste man. And then they have the cheek to say, oh, there's no good men around. But you're looking in the wrong fucking places. You know what? Furthermore, why don't you become a good woman, then you can attract a good man? How can you dare try to think that you're going to try and attract a high quality man, but you're not a high quality woman? That don't even make no sense, blood. That's like a crackhead trying to walk around and meet millionaires to become friends with millionaires. You ain't that. You ain't even on that path, rude boy or rude girl. Look at this now. I feel like you're just judging people. I was the quiet guy who everyone just assumed I wasn't up. Now I just stay quiet so I don't have people getting taken advantage of. Anyway, yes, I will judge people because everyone wants to be judged. You see, people try to pretend that they don't want to be judged and they don't judge people and that. If you don't care about being judged, if you don't care about, having a certain image in that, why do you wear designer branded clothes? Why do you drive a nice luxury car? You care about the opinion of other people. Yeah, and if you care about the opinion of other people, more than likely you're the sort of person to judge other people as well. Everyone wants to be judged in a good light. Problem is, people don't want to be judged in a bad light. The problem is, people only want to be judged in a good light. They don't want to be judged for the bad things. Right. Oh, another person, bro. I'll be real. You're not qualified to speak on these things. You don't know what people go through. I mean, fam, I could. Yeah, I could make up any excuse to be unsuccessful. I'm not unsuccessful. I don't even really class myself as being successful. Yeah. But I'm definitely like, yeah, if we're on the spectrum, yeah, of successful, unsuccessful, well, if successful's here, I'm way over here. I ain't unsuccessful. But let's say I was unsuccessful. I can make up every and any excuse. I could say I'm black. I could say I'm from the ends. I could say I've been to prison. I've got a criminal record. I could say I've been stabbed, so I got PTSD. I could say I've been rushed, so I've got PTSD. I could say, oh, I'm 5'9", so the world doesn't respect short people. Blood, it's just bullshit. But you don't hear no excuses come out of my mouth, blood. There's nothing special about me. Yeah, I'm a commoner like everybody watching this live stream. I'm not from some silver spoon society. I'm literally just a guy that you could have grown up around. I know obviously certain man respect man like, yo, yeah, that's Jay. Like, yo, man's up there and that. But blood, I'm just a normal guy, like you trust me, if you're not in Edmonton, you lot will see me. I'm just out and about. You might just see me running around Edmonton or big up to the youth, I don't know his name, but big up to the youth that I bumped into in the kebab shop, their Bouncers Road, a few weeks back and that. You just see me just rolling into kebab shop, looking like a homeless person at 1 a.m. Yeah? I'm a normal guy. Yeah? Man, bring through stuff. So, yeah, man, I'll judge people all day long. Everyone wants to be judged. The problem is people only want to be judged in a positive light. Yo, JY, should I do accounting or law? Why are you even thinking about accounting or law? You should just think about one thing. But yeah, man, do it. What do you think about the railway? What do you think about the railway? Yeah, would you want your son to be working on the railway? The answer is no, rude boy. Some of these questions, you need to just ask yourself, would I want my son to be that? If the answer is no, then it's not good enough. How many properties are you aiming for? I mean, anyway, I can easily say, oh yeah, 10 in it. I don't know. What about gas engineering? Yeah, gas engineering is all right still. Are you the one behind the gentrification of Hackney? Joker. Big up Hackney though. Yeah, Hackney's changed, boy. Early 2000s and that Hackney was a no-go zone. You got batted up in jail. By who? Jay Wise, how can I invest £2,000? Boy, with £2,000, you can't really do much. Maybe you can just buy a car and sell it. Northampton or Southampton? Well, at the moment, I live in Northampton, yeah. I used to think that Northampton and Southampton were next to each other. Like, just, you know, like, oh, no, yeah, just literally north and south. I thought they were right next to each other. No, they're completely different areas. Why did you go jail? I cut off my tag. So they sent me to prison. What do you think of S&P 500? I don't really know about. Well, I don't know nothing about S&P 500. But big up man like AMS, he talks about it. He says it's good to invest in, so it's probably good. Jay, would you snitch on your boy? In terms of what? Like, give me a scenario. Like, if my boy's doing something he's not supposed to, hell no, I don't grass. What am I grassing people up for? If I know a friend that's selling drugs, I don't give. Well, I won't be friends with no one who's selling drugs. If I know someone's doing something illegal, friend or not, I'm not grassing no one up. My neighbor, I think he was shot in. I saw someone pull up, look like they come to his door. I told him, blood, don't be selling no drugs from your house next to my house. Because if people come to your house to kick down your door, you got a white door, I got a white door. So they might hit the wrong yard and they might get hit up as well. So no, I told my neighbor, don't be selling no drugs from your house. He's like, no, I don't do that no more, innit? So I don't know. Yeah, like exactly. That's what I was about to say. If I had a red door and he has a white door, cool. But at the moment, we both have white doors. Now, our doors look completely different, but they're still both white. It's not happening. Do you know any way to get into coding career? Nah, I don't. I did see a comment. Right, hold on a minute. So this jail or freedom. If I've done something wrong, I will own up to it. But I'm not going to jail for nobody else. Imagine, yeah, obviously I wouldn't be in no situation where I'll be driving around with friends with guns in the car. And if one of my friends had a gun in the car, yo, if the police pull us over, yo, you better own up to that gun. Yeah. And I don't give a fuck. People can think I'm a snitch. I don't care. I don't care about having some street credibility and that. If you try to move to me on road, you're going to be in a fight. Other than that, I don't care if people think I'm a snitch. Fam, why would I care about having street credibility to that level? Like, imagine the only people on planet Earth that care about street credibility is broke people. Forget about rappers that are millionaires. They're still broke people in rich man's clothes. Yeah, it's only ghetto ass, ratchet ass, broke people, really and truly, that care about street credibility. Like, it's so mad. One of my family members, yeah, died, and one of the other family members who was there didn't want to point fingers and say it was him. So the youth walked free for a couple of years and that. I believe later on he decided to come forward and that. But the man didn't want to say who murdered his cousin because of some street credibility, you know. Oh, bullshit, man. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. You would rather have your street credibility intact amongst broke people so that you can let, and then you let some guy walk free knowing that your cousin's mum is devastated that the killer of her son isn't even behind bars. And he's posting stuff online, talking about, yeah, man just got away with a mad charge and taking a piss online. Fam, I don't give a fuck about no street credibility. It's only broke ass, ghetto ass ninjas that care about street credibility. You think, name me some white man that's a millionaire or some property tycoon or some business owner that cares about some street credibility. Don't get it twisted. I don't respect people that, you know, if they're a little bit scared, they start phoning the police and I fuck that bullshit and that. But blood, I'm not going down, I'm not going to prison for no one else or just keep my mouth shut just for some dumb street credibility. Hell fucking no. Hell no. I care about the opinions of people that live and will always reside in a fucking council house. The bare bottom barrel. No way. No fucking way. Why would I care about the opinion of people and their CV is shit? Their CV has nothing on it. So, my name's Jelani, yeah, so that's where the JYs comes from. My stepfather, his name begins with a J. My stepfather is the original J Wise. He's a wise man, yeah. One time he said to me, I was like 17 or something, he said, the ends don't care about you. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know when you're 17 or 16, you think you know it all, man can't chat to me. Yeah? I'm like, yeah, whatever. But yo, later on in life, it makes sense. So what he said was just the streets don't care about you. These people right now that you're trying to impress, trying to show them that you're a bad man, whatever, in 10 years' time, you're not going to see them. He told me that he's from Tottenham. He said he knew everyone in Tottenham, like how I knew everyone in my area, basically. He knew everyone in Tottenham when he was a youth man. Go back to Tottenham now as a grown-ass man, he don't know nobody there. So I imagine trying to develop this reputation to be known as a bad man on your ends for 10 years to go past, to fly by, which is not a long time, yeah? 10 years between 8 and 18 years old, yeah, 10 years is a long time, but 25 to 35, 10 years is not a long time. To try and, have some bad man image and whatnot and that, trying to impress these people for 10 years to go by, and you don't even see any of these people. None of these people have thought about you in the last 10 years. What's the fucking point? So yeah, my stepfather, he's the original J Wise. Someone said, no, that's not how you spell my name. It's Jelani. Not with an A, nah. You should be a comedian. You're funny. Yeah, I know. I got jokes. Still. Someone said the wisest man on the app. Is 3,000 enough to start a food business selling from home? Of course. Of course, £3,000 is enough money, Angela. 00717. 3,000, bro. You don't need £3,000 to start no food business. Every meal that you can cook, even if it's scrambled egg, make a video and put it on TikTok. Create some sort of menu, and you know what I'm trying to say, your videos will do the work for you. Have some sort of deal. Buy one meal, get one meal free as a little promo thing. So if someone spends £7, give them 2 meals, yeah? 2 pieces of chicken and rice or whatever. Let's say that you was gonna sell that for £5 and that. Do double. Listen, you gotta give freebies. Yeah, you gotta do these little things and that to get the business going. You don't need £3,000 to start a food business from your home. No way. No way. As long as you got an oven and that, you don't. No. Make videos on TikTok and Instagram. That's free advertising. And make sure the food's on point. That trackie from TikTok shop. Yep, it is from the TikTok shop. Certain man, they would never buy clothes and admit that they're wearing clothes from the TikTok shop. You know why? Because they got an image to keep up. Because they got a poor man's mindset. A poor man's mindset is don't ever look like I'm not rich. Don't ever look like I'm poor. When you've got money, you don't give a fuck. You've got nothing to prove. Obviously, I don't want people to confuse me with a homeless man, but you don't care. You will wear unbranded clothes. You don't give a shit. It's only broke man, it's only poor man that live in council houses are worried about wearing branded clothes. Do you think I give a shit, blood? I don't care. I'll wear an unbranded top or I'll wear some TikTok top. I don't care. As long as it fits properly and I like the colors, that's good enough. The only thing is, I don't wear fake. I'm not wearing no fake Gucci jacket or some fake LV sliders. Hell fucking no. I don't do fake. I don't respect that because you're trying to portray an image. That's not you. You don't have Moncler money. You don't have Gucci money to spend on that item. So why are you trying to pretend that you can afford it? Like these celebrities, yeah, it just boggles my mind. Kim Kardashian and other people on that, they wear fake jewelry. Why do you need to wear fake jewelry? Just don't wear it. If you're that afraid of getting peeled, if you're that afraid of getting held at gunpoint, then just don't wear it. Why do you need, like, and the thing is, they're not trying to hide it. They let people know, yeah, this is fake. Fam, we all know you're a millionaire and billionaire. You don't need to tell people, you don't need to wear jewelry to show that you're a millionaire and a billionaire. I don't get it. Who gives a shit? If you're afraid of getting peeled and getting robbed and getting swiped and that, then don't wear it. It's as simple as don't wear fake, just don't wear it. Or hire out some security then. Do you cut your own hair? Nah. Nope. A man said fake it till you make it. I don't respect anyone that says fake it till you make it. I'm not going to fake nothing till I make it. I'm not going to pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm just going to put the work in and be that person, be that guy. Never fake it till you make it. This is a person, yeah, that does not mind telling lies. I don't lie about nothing. There's certain people right now, they would laugh like, yo, man's wearing a TikTok hoodie, you know. You're probably lying in a bed of a box room in a council flat. Probably ain't changed your bed sheets in 4 weeks. Probably bare springs in your back from that mattress and that. Fam, you can't tell me nothing, fam. Like, my clothes is not my identity. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I've got value, so I don't need to look a certain way. Obviously, at times, you know, you want to show your worth and that. There's no point having millions in the bank account and looking like a homeless guy. Yeah, you want to look the part, because sometimes, you know, prime example, yeah, I was watching one of Andrew Tate's vlogs today, and he was doing this Euro trip. He drove from like Luton all the way to like, yeah, Romania. So he's vlogging the trip. So they went to Felix or Folkestone, somewhere like that. And they got the Euro tunnel. Because you can get the Euro tunnel from Dover, but I think you can also get it from that Folkestone place, wherever. Anyway, Andrew Tate's driving a Lamborghini, and then his brother Tristan's driving an Aston Martin. This is years ago. This is like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And the Euro tunnel, you can drive your car onto this train. The train is massive. The train carries cars and vans. So it's fucking huge, isn't it? So in their carriage, there was 3 cars. Andrew Tate's Lambo, Tristan's Aston Martin, and some random guy. So anyway, the cameraman said, oh, Andrew and Tristan have made a new friend. So some guy basically came over to the car and was breading them. Yeah, just chatting to them. Oh, you got this car or whatever in it. And they were standing up talking. So the cameraman's filming them. You couldn't hear what they were saying at some parts of the video on that because they were too far away. And it's a train, so it's really loud and that. And the guy the point of it is the guy came over to speak to them because they were driving a Lamborghini and an Aston Martin. And I was sitting there thinking, if I was there in my Honda, maybe because I'm a black, because this guy was black, maybe he would have, well, he looked kind of mixed race actually. He looked kind of like Lewis Hamilton, so maybe, yeah. Maybe he would have came on to chat to me because I'm a black man and that. But the main factor of why he came over to speak to them is because they were Lamborghini and Aston Martin. I was thinking, if I was there in my Honda, that guy probably wouldn't have spoke to me. You know? That guy would probably been sitting there on his phone. I was gonna say scrolling through TikTok. There was no TikTok. This video was shot like 7 years ago on that. So yeah, maybe if you've got a really expensive car, it can open up doors and that. Anyway, I just thought to myself, like when I was watching it, this guy had a D squared hat on, and I just thought, this idiot. Like he's just one of them people there, yeah, that just cares about luxury items and luxury brands. So, right, let me get a drink quickly. One second. So a guy said, whoever watches Andrew Tate is basically deluded. Do you care to expand on that? Why you think that? Man said Eddie Abu, or whatever his name is, won't be happy with that drink. That guy's got beef with sugar, boy. My man will go to Tesco's and Sainsbury's, end up getting kicked out because he's making videos in the cereal aisle. J-Wise, when you go in Turkey, but I'll never go to Turkey. Would you go Bangladesh? Why would I go Bangladesh? But I'm not getting no veneers, man. There's nothing wrong with my teeth, blood. What's your job? I'm an electrician. To bang some up. Big up my man here. Yes, Rodiger Chopper. Big up, big up, big up. Right, this King A. This King A said, question, Do you think when dating a girl, does body count matter? How would you even know she's telling the truth? You don't. You don't. So don't really worry too much about trying to rack your head around whether this girl's telling you the truth or not. Most girls are going to lie, because a girl will say, oh, yeah, it's only been 6 or 7 guys, but they won't count the shit ones, which might be 5 or 6. Yeah. So there's a total of between, like, 11 and 13. So, yeah, you can never trust them because they don't count the guys that are shit. Listen, even if the tip has gone in, yeah, that's a body right there. Yeah. What football team do you support? I don't follow football. I used to support Arsenal, like, but I didn't even support it. It was just my cousin supported them, so I support them as well. I don't watch. What hours do you work? Basically 9 to 3 o'clock, basically. Nah, it's not my own business. I'm an electrical tester, so he supports Barnet FC. It's your bedtime. Yeah, in about 30 minutes it will be, yeah. Did you know, yeah, that people get Botox in their forehead to stop the creases, like to stop the wrinkles? So basically, when you get Botox, yeah, you can't raise your eyebrows and that. It's like it's hard, just because they don't want to see the creases and the wrinkles. What did you eat for dinner? I had Turkish food tonight. If you got ceases, you ain't what? Oh. Why are your wrinkles so strong, stressing yourself out? No. What wrinkles? What, one there? But I've had this for years. Listen, I'm still a young looking man, you know. I'm going to be 32 on Saturday, you know. Do I look like I'm going to be 32? The tenants, when I tell them my age, they can't believe it. They're like, yo, we thought you was like fucking 25 and shit. What's your B-day plans? Nothing. Listen, if my birthday was on a Friday or Monday to Friday, I would have went into work. Man said I look like I'm 36. Stop chatting shit, fam. You're lying, fam. I said you look 45. You do that. No, someone's like, you do not look 25. I said, bro, who gassed you, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just the white people saying that. No, because even some black woman said to me today, oh, I didn't think that yet. Nah. Trust me, they think man looks young. Do you know what it is as well, yeah? When an electrician comes to your house, you're thinking, like, to do an electrical testing job, you're thinking like, some older white guy, you know what I'm saying, experienced, you know what I mean, like doing this for 30 years and that. No. Right. What do you think of 1,700 rent on a 1-bed flat? That's fucking expensive, rude boy. How you run up all that bread for 5 houses though? Because what happens is, yeah, once you've got, let's say, 2 properties and that, what happens is you start to get money from the rental income and that, And then it's just easy to find the money for a deposit, especially if you've got a high-paying job as well. How come you ain't got kids yet, though? Yeah, in time. Bro, the comments are coming fast. I'm doing you once. I need to go back up. So someone said, how come you ain't got kids yet? Make a video on how to get into property with a mortgage. Yeah, maybe, but you can find that on the internet. The multiple incomes add up. Yeah. JY, do you ever go Peckham? I did go Peckham a few times for Taekwondo. But yeah, no, I ain't been Peckham in a long time. I ain't been Peckham in 5 years or something like that. Yeah, longer than that. Maybe about 6, 7 years, man. It's been a while, man. LOL, man said Jay had a vasectomy now. Yeah, I hear that. So you got 5 buy-to-lets and 1 residential. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Jay was, how long do you think until you earn 100 bands from being an electrician? I mean, to be on 100 grand a year salary, look, you'd have to be on about 9 grand a month. Being like, I'm self-employed, but I don't work for myself. I work for a company. Working for a company to hit 9 grand, that is fucking pushing it. You'd have to be doing some mad hours and that. In order to hit 100 grand a year, as from being an electrician and that, you'd have to be doing your own business, your own work. You're not going to get that working for some guy, even if you're self-employed. Let's just explain something right now, yeah? You're not going to get rich being an electrician. You can live comfortably being an electrician, plumber, gas engineer. You're not going to get rich. You're not. How many electricians there be driving Ferraris? How many electricians there be living in big mansions? Electricians, yeah, you can earn good money in that. It depends, man. If you go and start your own business, that's different. You're not an electrician no more. Now you're a businessman. You're a business owner. Yeah, you might still work for your own company, but you got 7 guys working under you as well. But, you know, just being a lone one-man band electrician, fam, you're not going to... What's the chance of you getting a Ferrari? Like me, I mean, I'll be able to afford to run a Ferrari and that. But that's because I got properties and that. Not from fucking being an electrician. I was actually looking at Ferraris not too long ago, you know. Hey, you can get a Ferrari, you can run a Ferrari, you know. It's a lot easier. Well, I mean, for me, it would be a lot easier to run a Ferrari than the average person, obviously. Like, I was looking at it like, obviously, this is not a brand new Ferrari. And to be fair, if you're going to buy a Ferrari, you should really be buying a brand new one. But let's just say, yeah, it was a second-hand Ferrari for like 110. I think the monthly payments are only like 2 grand a month on the finance. Damn, I could run a Ferrari if I really wanted to. Yeah, but that would just be what for? You know what I mean? But I if I wanted to, I've looked at the numbers. I could run a Ferrari. Oh, how much down? Yeah, shit, I forgot about the down payment. Yeah, you'd have to put down like 13 grand. Yeah. Yeah, you have to, because I was looking at it. I was just on Auto Trader, just fucking about. And yeah, I saw one Ferrari, it was like 100 grand, 110. You'd have to put down like 13 or 15 grand, something like that. And yeah, the monthly payment was like 2 grand. I can't remember. How many no claims you got? Fucking hell. 7 years, 8 years, something like that. Can you retire now and live off rental income? Nah. In order for me to retire, let's say right now, yeah, like I earn like £300 a day, yeah. In order for me to retire, all I'd need to do is earn £100 a day. Yeah. Like, sorry. I don't need to earn £300 a day right now. I can earn £100 a day and still live comfortably because obviously I've got money coming in from elsewhere. So yeah, £100 a day would probably be enough. Which is just me doing 2 jobs. So basically, I could just do 2 jobs, 2 hours work a day, and I'll be fine. I believe so. I mean, that's basically retirement. Doing 2 hours work a day. Come on, man. You could. I mean, I wouldn't even need to do 2 hours work a day. Just do 2 days work and have the other 3 days off. Simple. That's enough money. I could literally do 2 days work a week and have enough money. So 2 days work a week, have enough money. How long is the finance? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't looking at it that hard. Yeah, it probably was 5 years, but yeah. Winston, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't looking at it that hard. Someone said 10 properties. I mean, I'd probably have more than that, but yeah. But yeah, I think someone earlier said, "What's your trade, or what do you do?" I'm electrical tester. I go in people's houses. I work in people's houses. I meet like 5 new people every single day. Yeah, meet some interesting people with some interesting stories now and then. Obviously, most of the people that I meet, they have no value. They have no stories to tell. But there was one guy today. He was the first job that I did as well. So I've gone over to his house. His flat. He lives on a ground floor flat. And obviously, I always chat to the tenants. Like, I say, "Oh, are you born and bred this area?" Because some people, I've met people from Edmonton up here. I'm like, raw. I'm like, what primary school did you go to? Hazelbury or Latham? I went to Hazelbury. Like, the fact that I know primary schools, they know, because some people will chat shit and say, "Oh yeah, I live in this area, or I'm from this area." They're talking dog shit. They're like, "Right, you know where Hazelbury Primary School is and shit." Anyway, so I always ask people, like, "Oh, where they're from originally," and that. So anyway, the guy said that like he kind of grew up in Camden when he was like going secondary school. So you know, he seems like he's got a brain. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's a mindless fool. So I said to him, "What sort of work do you do?" So he said he's a nurse. So for a split second, I thought he was joking. I'm like, "Oh, you're a nurse?" He's like, yeah, I'm a nurse. So he said that he works in obviously a hospital, and he does the incisions for when women have like the C-sections. So like he works on the maternity ward as a nurse. So it's not actually the surgeons or whatever that cut the women open. Yeah. It's like the maternity nurse that will actually do the incisions and cut women open to do the C-sections. So anyway, he said to me that because I asked him, "Ah, have you had anyone in prison come from prison into the hospital?" And he said, "Yeah." Obviously, these times I'm still thinking that he's just a regular nurse, because I'm thinking about the time when I was in hospital. There was a guy that was from Belmarsh, which was next to ISIS where I was. He got stabbed and they took him into the hospital and they handcuffed him to the bed. So I was like, "Ah, do you see they get handcuffed to the bed?" He's like, yeah. But he said what they've stopped doing is the women, because obviously only women, yeah, I might get this video banned, only biological women can have babies, yeah? Don't want to get this video banned. But the women that are in prison who are pregnant, because obviously some women go into prison a month, 2 months pregnant. Some women get pregnant in prison, if you get what I'm trying to say. When it's time for them to get their baby delivered, they used to handcuff them to the bed, but they stopped doing that now, allegedly. So now they don't handcuff women to the bed anymore. So, yeah, he said that they stopped doing that. So I said, like, have you ever seen any madness, like any fights? And he's like, yeah, there's been a couple fights in the hospital and that. I'm like, has there been any madness though, like, or like a memorable moment, like a crazy moment? And he said one time there was, you know, them Irish traveler people. He said one time they came to the hospital and he was thinking, why the fuck are these people in the hospital? Like, they don't go hospital for births. Like, the women, they give birth at home. He said he thought it was so fucking odd, like, to see traveler people in the hospital. They had to call the police because they were just keeping up with their foolishness as per usual, yeah? So he thought it was fucking odd. So anyway, the policeman came and he said something to him that he will never forget. And he was like, yeah, this police officer is actually fucking right, you know. Like, them Irish traveler people, they do things different. Let me slightly divert, yeah? I went to an Irish traveler woman's house on Monday. This woman is 60 plus years old, yeah? She said to me, can you help me take pictures on my phone to send to my son? There's an NHS letter. He needs to read it, yeah? But it's come to my house. My son don't live at my house. Anyway, I got her phone and I was taking pictures of the letter, sending it to the son. She don't know how to use the phone. She don't know how to use WhatsApp. She's like 60 plus years old, isn't it? Cut her some slack. So after, she said, you're an electrician. I've got a smart meter, but I don't know which side is the electricity and the gas side. Can you tell me which side is the electric side and which side is the gas side? So I said, where's the smart meter? She said, come in the kitchen. So she said, yeah, here's the gas meter. Tell me which side is the electric side and which one's the gas side. One side, press 1 in the chat if you've got a smart meter in your yard, whether you own the house or whether it's your mom's house, doesn't matter. The gas meter will say electricity and gas, yeah? So she said, which one says electricity, which one's the gas side? I said, the one on the left. I clocked right then and there. She doesn't know how to read and write. She told me 5 minutes later, yeah, I don't know how to read and write. This woman's 60 years old, you know, she don't know how to read and write. But I understand why. The people from their community, they don't let the little girls go to school. When have you gone to school with a little Irish traveler girl? Never. You might have gone to school with a boy. I haven't. But you might have gone to school with a boy. But the little girls, they don't go to school. So they never learned how to read and write. This woman is 60 years old, doesn't know how to read and write. Anyway, back to the hospital story now. So the policeman said to the guy, you've never seen no Irish traveler people at the hospital, have you? He said, never. I've been a nurse here for 13, 15 years. I've never seen no Irish traveler people here. What the fuck's going on? He said, they have home births. He said the policeman said to the nurse guy, have you ever noticed, now I'm asking you, the viewer, you've never seen an Irish traveler person who is disabled or got a disability, have you? You've never seen that. You've never seen an Irish traveller person with a disability. Do you know why? They have births at home or in a caravan. Do you know what they do? When the baby comes out and the baby is not 100%, the baby is disabled or defective, they off the baby. Yeah? Them man, they are moving like 300. Have you ever seen that film, The 300? Yeah, the Spartan film. When the baby is defective, they throw the baby off the cliff. That's what them man are on. I'm like, wow, you know what? He's right, you know. I've never seen a traveller person that's... No, tell a lie, you know. Actually, I did go to one house actually one time. These two boys, yeah, they weren't right. They weren't right. But other than that, yeah, you've never seen no traveller people that are thing. So maybe that's what they're on. That's what they're on. That's on 300 shit. Now watch. The Irish traveller people are gonna be on to me now. Yeah, they're gonna see this when I cut this video. I'll put it on TikTok and that. I won't be scrolling through his phone. You will see the video pop up. What's this? Hey, come here. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Pat, come. Look at this fucking black cunt talking about he's exposing us. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm gonna be on their hit list now, isn't it? But yeah, that's what they're on. That's some mad shit. Yeah, that's crazy. But I've been to a few of their houses. Their houses are nice, spotless. Yeah, I remember I went to one woman's house last week. Yeah, the bed designer stuff. Like, yo, you would never like. It was like a rich person's house. Yeah. Yeah. Man said, not gonna lie, the traveller gal are nice. Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are. I met one traveller woman. It's one dead thing. But basically, back to what I was saying about, like, yo, they're serious about their bloodline and having strong genes and whatever and that. This traveller girl whose house I went to, like, she's like 36. They're dead thing. But anyway, they kicked her out of the community because she had a baby with an Englishman. They don't play about. They don't play about. There was one mixed race thing. She was all right looking. She's a grown chick, 25, 30 years old. Her dad is black, probably Jamaican, but her mum is traveller. She's never grown up with her family. They ditched her at birth because the mum had a baby with a black man. So she's, I don't know who looked after her, who raised her, but she wasn't raised by her mum or her mum's family because the mum dealt with a black man, got pregnant. And obviously in their community, you have to stick to their community and that. You can't date outside your community and that. They take this thing seriously. And it's not just them. You've heard about the honor killings and all this nonsense and that. Oh, you know, you're from this faith, so if you date someone with this other faith, we're gonna pitch you. Mad. It's mad. Man said that gypsy accent was funny. Blood. One time, yeah, because obviously man's been on this contract for a few years and that. So I've been to quite a few traveller people's houses and that. And there was one time I was in some bungalow and there's like 5, 6 of them. Some of them were a bit older, like 60 years old, but there were some young ones in there, innit? 25, 30 years old. There's like 5, 6 of them. I'm in the hallway. They're in the living room at the back. Like, they were speaking proper, like, traveller chat, yeah? Like, it was so funny. I was like, yo, what kind of... Obviously, I didn't say this. Don't want to get pitched in that yard. I was thinking, yo, what kind of English is that? It sounds like, you know, like when people are not travellers and they're trying to take the piss out of their language, it sounded like that, blood. Yeah? I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, man, they're cool. They're cool. To be fair, the woman was smoking in the bungalow. So I went in there There's like 4 or 5 of them. I said, sorry, miss, I don't smoke. Do you mind waiting and that? She's like, yeah, I'll go outside. Because before I went in there, I'm thinking, right, how are they going to react to this? Yeah, because you know what them people are like, innit? I'm thinking like, yo, they might say, don't fucking come in my yard and tell me what to do. This is my yard. Yeah? You don't pay the rent here and whatever bullshit. And I thought they were going to try a thing, but they was cool. Because I've had other people, like, forget about race, kick off, because I don't smoke. So I just want people to respect me and put away the cigarette and that. And I've had people kick off. But you don't come in my house, tell me what to do and that. So big man, I don't come in here to boss you around and that. I don't smoke. I mean, man said you're on borrowed time now. I got 7 minutes. I got 7 minutes. Can I ask a question, please? Yeah, go on, ask the question. Yeah. JY, supposed to say, JY, should I get back with my ex? My fault we split up. It's been 7 months now. No, you have to wait for her to come back to you. If she doesn't want to talk to you or communicate with you, you have to wait for her to initiate. If she don't initiate, let her go, mate. Right. She has, bro. She wants to be. Yeah, well then, yeah. As long as she ain't, I mean, it's up to you. If she slept with someone else, me personally, I ain't dealing with no girl that slept with someone else. Again, I have to be the last wood. Yeah. There could be wood before me, but there can't be wood after me. That's just how I think. She slept with someone, yeah, that's what's holding me back. Yeah. Yeah. You see, women, yeah, they think that men and women are the same. Like, so like, let's say like a guy and a chick break up and they go to separate ways and bang someone else and that. Chicks just think like, oh yeah, well, you know, it's nothing in it. Yeah, you can go bang up your. No, we see it differently. Men were territorial. We're territorial. We're so territorial. I made a video saying that, like, you know what, yeah? If my girl went to a club, yeah, now this might sound crazy to some of you lot, and feel free to put down what you want in the comment section. If my girl went to a club and she said, I got drunk and I kissed another girl, I said to her, why are you doing that? But I'm not going to break up with her because if she kissed another guy, that's it. It's over. It's done. But if she kissed another girl, I'll just look at her like, that's weird. What are you doing that foolishness for? Now, don't get it twisted. You can't keep being a repeat offender of that nonsense. But I'm not going to break up with her over that. Nah. She kissed another guy, that's it. Over. I guarantee you, if you surveyed 1,000 men, that got broken up with by a girl and they were not happy about the breakup, they weren't indifferent, they was like, you know, I really want this girl back. And they were having nightmares about thinking what the next wood is going to be and all the positions a man's going to do this to his ex and that when she's with her new man. If you surveyed 1,000 men and said to them, your ex is going to be with a woman next and a woman only, she will never have another man, you are the last wood that went in her, I think certain man will think, you know what, maybe this breakup ain't too bad. That's just my honest opinion. I think guys will be more happy knowing that their ex-girlfriend moved on to a woman because she's bi or she's just testing out the waters and that and never touched another man again. I think certain men will be like, you know what, I can take this L. I think the reason why most men, they get upset about breakups and that is because they're thinking about what the next man's going to do to her. That's what I think. That's what I think. You got two scenarios. A girl will get cheated on by her boyfriend, and she'll be like, "Oh, so how long has this been going on for? how much money did you spend on her? Not even money. How much time did you spend talking to her? Did you tell her you loved her? That's all girls care about. They don't even care that you banged another girl. They care if you've got feelings for another girl. Did you tell her you love her? Did you spend time talking to her on the phone? Men, if we heard that our girl cheated on us, we want to know where it happened, when it happened, what position, how long it took. Yeah, we want to know the physical details. We don't give a fuck how long they spent talking on the phone. We don't give a fuck if they snuck off to some park and sat on the bench for 5 hours just talking. We don't give a fuck. We want to know what positions it happened in. Yeah, you understand? Yeah, that's. Man said that positions is crazy. Yeah. Did he strap up or not? Yeah, that's what man would want to know. We don't give a fuck about, oh, was you spending time? Chicks be caring about the wrong things. They will be like, but did you spend the night? So like, let's say, yeah, you told your girl, I cheated. Let's say you cheated on your girl. You say, oh, look, I cheated on you, whatever, innit? In her mind, it will be a bit better if you didn't spend the night. So you banged it and then you left. You was out by 11 o'clock. Yeah. As opposed to you banged it, you spent the night, she woke up and made you breakfast and you left at 1 p.m. That would sting a girl even more than if, you know, you just banged it and left. Yeah. Did you pull her hair back? Did he pull your hair back and that? Yeah, bullshit like that. You know, hung up on this positions thing, boy. Did he use loose or not? Yeah. Did he pull her hair back? So a chick called Princess said, that's us trying to understand the emotional attachment of that. Yeah. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. If we knew that our girl was talking to her next man, the number one thing we're thinking about is, has he banged her? Yeah, that's all we care about. We could have a girl, she could be talking to our next man behind our back for 6 months. All we care about is if he banged her in that 6 months. Guys, if they found out that their chick was talking to another guy for 6 months, but there was no penetration, certain man will just be like, fuck it. I'm vexed. I might break up with the girl, but you know what I mean? I'll get back with her soon or whatever. But like, as long as there's no penetration, that's the main thing. We would rather our girl talk to a guy behind our back for 6 months, so like emotional cheat for 6 months, but no penetration, than talk to a guy for 1 day and there's penetration any day. Because we don't care about talking and communicating and that. Yo, Jay, was you active in Edmonton? Of course, blood. Man asking me, was I active, you know? You know what, yeah? I get a bit jealous sometimes, you know. I've seen these videos, yeah, like top scorers in every area and that. Don't get it twisted. I didn't dip up nobody around town, but I was punching up bear man and mashing up bear man. Trust me. So I want to be on there, no scoreboard like, he done this, he's done that. No. But mashing up people and that, yeah, I would be up there, 110%. Oh, man lost fights and that. Don't get it twisted. You know, for every 3 fights, you got to lose one now and then. You know what I'm saying? Every few fights and that, you got to lose one now and then and that. But yeah, man was mashing up bear man. Did get mashed up a couple times as well, but man did mash up bear man still. Sometimes I walk around Edmonton and I just see some new faces I don't know. Man are looking and that. I'm just thinking like, oh, man used to put in work on these streets, you know. You think you can look at me, you know. No scoreboard, there's nothing on your CV. What do you think about joining the army? Yeah, for discipline it's good, but I ain't joining no fucking army to fight for no fucking country. Imagine me going to fight for England, what, for in a year's time, for some girls to be twerking on my grave, making TikTok videos. Hell fucking no. Jay Wise was in the army back in the day. Nah. Hell fucking no. So it's not a good career choice. Well, I wouldn't. Me personally, I wouldn't want my son to be going to no fucking army. Right, coming off in 2 minutes. What's the best career choice? Obviously, like being a banker or a stockbroker and that, like, fam, that's kept me big money. That still, so yeah. Like, if I could go back in time, I would have done that. You won't put your life on the line for the country, but you would for Edmonton. Yeah, because that's my beef. I'm not backing no government's beef. The same government that lied to us and said that we must stay in our houses and social distance, but then they're doing up parties at the same time. Fuck that. At least I know with my beef the origins of this thing. Do you do private electric jobs? Loads of money in it. Not really, you know. But there is lots of money in doing private work, but I don't do it. I go to these people's houses like, oh, can I save your number? I might have some. I'm like, I don't do private work, but you know what? If you get in trouble, just phone me. I might be able to give you some advice. But I've had people like, oh, can you wire in this cooker for me in next week? Nah, I'm not interested. Because things like that, if I wire in this cooker for this person, and let's say, yeah, the top of the cooker, there's hobs, 4 zones. If there's something wrong with the cooker, right then and there, or like the next day, or in 6 months' time, if they can't find my number because they lost my number, they're gonna phone my company. Oh, the cooker's not working. It must be the electrician's fault. Nah, fuck that bullshit. Forget it. Not for 60, 70 pounds. Because you're not really supposed to be doing private work and that because of things like that. Man said, yes, Unc. How long you been in the UK? You taking the piss, blood. I was born here, fam. You think man was born in Jamaica or something, blood? J-Wise, isn't fighting risky because they might come back the next day? I mean, I'm used to back and forth and that, so it don't matter to me. Right, coming off in 1 minute. J-Wise, I buy patties and take out the filling. Am I cooked? No, you know what? The plain pastry is decent still. Sometimes I like eating the part of the patty where there's no filling, like, you know, at the end of it. Press 1 if you know where Lincoln's patisserie is, which is in Edmonton. Yeah. So Lincoln's patty shop in Edmonton. Press 1. It's where the red and blue flats are. in Edmonton. So yeah, and then if you know where it is, yeah, what area are you from? So this K's person, what area are you from? You from Edmonton or Tottenham? You could be from Walthamstow. People come from like east, like Walthamstow, Chingford, just to go to the patty shop, you know. Oh, you're from Edmonton, yeah? What you saying? You from N9 or you from N18? N9, yeah. Whereabouts? Whereabouts at N9 you from? Let's see if you're from near where I'm from. Oh, Bouncers Road, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you might see me because basically I'll go running. So I'll start down the alleyway, you know, mile alley that takes you from Asda. I run up there. I get to Montague Road. I chuck a left, run all the way down Montague Road, run down Bouncers Road to the Jet petrol station, turn left, run towards the police station, run around Asda, and then that's where I complete my run, basically. So basically, like, I'm basically from Edmonton Green. That's my, yeah, that's where I'm from. Edmonton Green, that's my block still. Like, I'm not one of these people that live like Charlton Road or no, I'm from Edmonton Green, literally. That's I ain't gonna say the road, but yeah, that's yeah, I'm from Edmonton. You might see me about still. Yeah, I mean, yeah, someone said big up for making time to work out. Yeah, I'm going running tomorrow morning, so do you run every day? Nah, every other day. But I'm gonna cut it down to once every 3 days. So 1 day on, 2 days off, 1 day on, 2 days off. Because I just don't see the point really in going running every other day. Because I'm gonna start going to the gym. Man said, bro, just wanted to say never stop this social media thing. Nah, I ain't stopping. No. You're right. There are too many clowns on here. Most people have zero value whatsoever. You can't learn nothing from them. These people have the title of their live stream, come chat rubbish with me. Would you stop social media if you stopped getting paid from it? I don't get paid from it now. Like, oh yeah, I might make fucking £100 every 2 months from YouTube. That's it. I don't make no money from social media. I can't give up my day job for social media. I do this shit for free, blood. Someone asked, do you own any land? No. Oh my days. The man said he had 10K on YouTube. Oh, I thought you meant on TikTok. 10K on YouTube, they demonetized you. Fuck, you know. What was your content about? Yeah, I'll wait for him to respond and then I'll come off the live stream. J-Raz, what are you saying about prayers that can't do interest on loans? You need to get a halal mortgage. Yeah, that's mortgage for Muslims. They can't pay interest. So type in on Google, mortgages for Muslims, and in a separate search, halal mortgages. The same thing, really. Do you know what? I've actually got some content like that I can make about that thing because I've done some research about it. I told someone during a consult, like a mentoring session months ago, that I was going to make a video, but I still ain't got done. Got time. I ain't done it yet. Right, coming off in 10 seconds. I'm done. Oh shit. Was it looks like that guy Ghost was watching my live. Big up Ghost. Yeah, big up Ghost. Go onto YouTube and type in blue tick show Ghost, or type in Ghost interview and find the one from the blue tick show. He done 2 parts. Find the older one. Both of them are just as good, but find the older one because he tells some mad story about some madman in prison going around bullying everyone and that was sick still. But yeah, I'm gone now. I'm gone. Next time. See you lot next week. Yeah. You lot. Do your neighbors still trouble you? No. My neighbors never troubled me. It's just if they're misbehaving, I will fly off the handle and make it into a situation. No, my neighbors never troubled me. No, they had to get cameras because of me. Let's not get this thing twisted, Mr. Dosa David. No. If anyone's trouble, it's me. Anyway, I'm done now. Stay wise. Done.